All of us want to get rich, and some of us know that it takes more than just hard work and a source of income to succeed. If you are someone who wants to improve your finances and become more successful, then you are in the right place. Welcome to Fix Your Finances, Build Financial Wealth. If you want to build your financial wealth and fill your mind with the right information, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for us to provide you with more valuable content. Without further ado, let's get right into it. You have probably heard all of your life that money doesn't buy happiness. But have you ever wanted to buy something, or go somewhere, or do something you really wanted to do, but could not make it happen because you weren't able to afford it? Then I think you know what I'm talking about and agree with me on the fact that it is indeed very essential to have money, even though money is not the most important thing in life. But how do you make sure that you go down the right path and do the right things to manage your finances better? We have got you covered, because in today's video, we're going to go over 10 small, easy, but important changes that you can make to your lifestyle if you want to improve your finances and get richer. Number 1. Start your day off early. The number one thing that you can do to be more successful is starting your day early. Now, this might sound like a bit of pretty common advice, but it can really change your life. By waking up earlier in the morning, you will have a lot of time to get ahead of your day in terms of schedules, deadlines, meetings, plans, and finances. To wake up early, you can try keeping your phone alarm clock on the other side of the room across from your bed instead of keeping it right next to your bed. Doing this will not only make sure that you don't hit the snooze button and sleep again, but it also helps you lose that laziness and sleepiness right after you wake up, since you will have to get up and walk all the way to your alarm to turn it off. This small change in your lifestyle will be a massive step towards success. This brings us to the next thing on our list. Number 2. Write out a physical to-do list. Write out a physical to-do list on a piece of paper or a sticky note and keep it right next to your alarm clock before you go to bed every night. Now, this will ensure that you always plan your next day ahead even before you go to bed the previous night. It also helps you visualize your tasks one by one, saving you a lot of hassle and stress. This is something that most successful people still do every day. This to-do list will be one of the first things you see when you wake up in the morning, and it will help you adapt to the quick change in environment after you get off your bed and start your new day, and effectively get into grind mode. Number 3. Make peace with your past. The next thing that you need to do, and this one is one of the most important points, is to let go of whatever you have lost due to mistakes or tragic decisions that you might have made in your financial journey so far. You need to forgive yourself first for your financial mistakes in order to attain new wealth and more success. You need to accept that what is gone and get ready to move on, because everybody makes mistakes. And while it is essential to learn from your mistakes, there is absolutely no need to carry them in your heart all your life. Because one of the most crucial steps, if you want to grow from your mistakes, is to tell yourself that it is alright and that you're going to do better. This brings us to our 4th point on our list. Number 4. Pay off your debts. Pay off your debts. Most of us, as growing adults, have faced this problem. Maybe you purchased stuff you did not need, or made bad investments, bought a new car that you thought you could afford but later realized you couldn't, and so on. Once you're in debt to a certain level, it is pretty challenging to crawl your way back out of it. But the longer you take to pay off your debts, the more it keeps increasing. A massive setback about being in debt is that it cuts off the money you could otherwise be spending on savings or other investments, which is why paying off your debts as early as possible will help your financial growth a great deal. Although this might not seem like a small and easy step, it is, however, influenced by the little day-to-day decisions you make. Like, for instance, before you spend your money on something, stop yourself and think again if you really need to make this expense. This brings us to tip number 5. Number 5. Keep track of your expenditure. The next most important and yet easy thing you can do to help your financial growth is to maintain a spending diary. Most wealthy and successful entrepreneurs and billionaires would have followed this method to get where they are. It is simple. Just start noting down every single thing that you spend your money on. You can do it on a daily, weekly, or even monthly basis according to your convenience. But the key is to cover every little, even the smallest amount, expense that you make. The motive behind this is to be able to review these expenses and analyze your spending at the end of the day so you can identify how to cut out some unnecessary expenses and save more money in your bank account. Number 6. Automate your bills and payments. Automating your bills and payments can be a lot more fruitful than you might think. It can save you a lot of hassle and stress and the tough decision-making process that goes into making a payment each time. It is undoubtedly a better option to set up an automated payment of bills that can happen without you having to make that call each time, as it helps you preserve your mental health and peace of mind. This will also ensure that you are never late paying your bills and cuts out the risk of late payment fees. You can also automate your savings by setting up an emergency fund or into some kind of investing, which can help you improve your finances over the years. Number 7. Rethink your insurance plan. Another important thing that you need to keep in mind is your insurance plan. There are all kinds of different insurance plans available on the market, and maybe it is time for you to go ahead and check out some other insurance quotes, because you need to make sure that you pick the right type of insurance quote and that you are not paying extra money on some coverages that you are never ever going to need. Double checking your insurance plan to ensure that you are getting the best prices is an easy, small step that you can take, and it could save you a lot of that money. Number 8. Set a budget plan. The next easy thing that you can do to improve your finances drastically is getting a budget. Setting a well-planned budget is what makes a successful man stand out from the rest. It is also considered a fundamental component of one's financial well-being. The key to this is living below your means. Set a budget and live below it. This will help you control your spending and have more money in your bank account. Setting a budget also allows you to be financially prepared in case of an emergency. Make better decisions when it comes to spending your hard-earned money and achieve your long-term financial goals. Number 9. Save and invest. When you have a steady income with all your expenses noted down, you also got a budget and you are living below it. What do you do next? Save. You need to save at least 50% of what is remaining after setting your budget, the overage. The rest of the 50% could be spent on anything that you want. Now, if you save your money in a regular savings account, it will not make any interest. This is why you need to invest your money. Working for money is one thing, and making money work for you is the real trick. And investments are the best way to do so. Investments will provide you income and long-term financial security, both of which are pretty essential when it comes to getting richer. Number 10. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. The next most crucial step towards being successful and wealthy is improving the overall quality of your life. This means that you need to take care of your physical health, your mental health, and so on. And this can be initiated by making very small changes to your thinking and mindset that can go on to change your entire life. For a healthy life, you need to exercise regularly, eat healthy, surround yourself with people and things that support your goals in life, and get rid of unhealthy habits and relationships in your life, because all of this could affect your financial well-being much more than you might realize. Staying healthy and staying away from trouble will help you avoid the risk of facing undesired situations that will hinder your progress and stop you from getting better and more successful. That's it for today's video, and those are the 10 small changes that you can make to change your life forever. We hope you found them useful. Let us know in the comments below what small change you're going to apply to your life starting tomorrow. And please make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at FixYourFinances_. See you next time at Fix Your Finances.